Watch this report from NBC News.
15-year-old Libby Gonzalez is a lot of things.
She steals my clothes more than I steal hers.
No, I don't.
That is so not true.
A sister, daughter, friend.
Okay, she's a friend, but she is not a sister, nor is she a daughter because he is a boy. NBC News buys this wholesale. Now, notice they're not saying so-called trans sister, trans daughter, because NBC News is all in on if you claim to be something, you are something. That's the first step in the propaganda, and it's vicious because it affirms something that most kids will grow out of without medical or surgical intervention. It gets worse. It gets much worse.
And she's trans in Texas, a state that's one of the most restrictive in the country.
I love being here and I love my friends, and despite everything that's wrong with our state, I love it here.
So why are you leaving?
Because it's no longer safe for us.
So the Gonzalez family is leaving.
Already crying.
Not just Texas, but America.
I don't think it's one last straw. It was a buildup. We decided as a family that the onslaught that we knew was coming with this administration was going to make an environment far too unsafe for our family to stay.
The lack of safety is what? The lack of safety is kids in Texas can no longer get hormonal surgical interventions. You can go across state lines to do that. If you're the parent, you could move to a different state and do that, or you could wait. That boys no longer get to go in the girls' locker rooms, that's the lack of safety. What people mean, by the way, a lot of them is that there is an attitude, that there's an attitude of hatred towards so-called trans kids. I don't think it's a hatred towards trans kids, and if it is, I hope people will pray that out of their hearts. I think it's a hatred of being told you have to accept a lie, and that was a very predictable outcome.